So I'm here representing UCT at the Graduate School of Business, and we run an entrepreneurship hub at the Graduate School of Business. We've been doing this for 10 years, and the reason that I'm up here is to tell you why you should work with us. Firstly, we represent the top business school in Africa. Our MBA program has been voted the best in Africa and one of the top 50 in the world. And we've been ranked by various different rankings as 167th globally, although somewhere between the Financial Times top 50 and 167, you can decide depending on what it is you happen to be looking for. What we do at the solution space is we run an accelerator program as well as a youth development program and a number of other programs which are funded by various corporates. They come to us and work with us because what we tap into is our expertise as an academic institution, innovation and research, and we curate the best possible content as a consequence of having all of these very smart people that we work with in and around our ecosystem. What I'm going to talk to you about very briefly is the accelerator program that we've run. We've been running it for 5 years, and it's developed by a serial entrepreneur who happens to be a professor at the Graduate School of Business as well. And we piloted this version of it 6 years ago, and during the pandemic, migrated most of it online at the request of our funding partner, which was MTN at the time, because they have a very large footprint in Africa. And the first part of this is a 5-week, largely academic program with lots of content built in and videos, etc. And then after the 5 weeks, we select 15 to 20 startups to go on to the second phase of our program, which is much more practical, delivered by experts in various fields from within the ecosystem on all of the topics relevant to startups, as well as what we actually are very proud of is our coaching platform, which is delivered by Graduate School of Business and more broadly UCT alumni who coach the startups on the program for the 3 months that they are part of the program. And here we're tapping into people who are captains in industry, but also people that actually have started and have run and raised their own businesses, VCs, people in the startup ecosystem who are willing and volunteer their time to support the startups that are on our program for the 3 weeks that they are on the program.
How do you help these startups secure funding, basically?
So we have a limited amount of funding from our funding partners. So we're currently working with 3 different funding partners, and we're constantly on the lookout to try and increase that pool. But we have a limited impact in that we run a program over a 5-month period. What we do at the end of that is we invite ecosystem players into our pitch day, and we had one last week, and there's some people in the room that were part of that. And we invite venture capitalists and other incubators and accelerators to the pitch day so they can continue with the journey with those startups thereafter.
So how do you recruit your international startups?
We have an open call, and as UCT, we have quite a broad database, but we also recruit through our funding partner, which is MTN, because they have a very broad footprint across the African continent. And because we're the top business school, there's a very high demand for our program. So we issue a certificate at the end of the 5 weeks, and people join our program. There's no cost to join. They join the program because that certification is highly valued in the ecosystem. So we attract more than 100, between 100 and 200 in the first phase of our program annually.